Mira, as a Latina American living in the Caribbean, I need to have a quick conversation with my Habibis. Come, Habibi. You see me? I'm just a girl. I'm an American citizen living in the Caribbean. I have a blue passport. I'm gonna ask if you could please, just leave the Caribbean a little bit free because I know you have some beef over there in New York, and some of those people deserve, whatever they get. And then some of those people really don't deserve it. They're like me, you know what I mean? But I left. I got up out of there because that place is foul for the most part. I mean, it's gotten worse over the years. But like I said, I just want to make sure that I could fly in and out of the Caribbean, doing what I need to do, making sure that other businesses could run, making sure that we could keep people going, and sending y'all aid back home. Because if y'all hit the big cities, I'm trying to tell y'all, let the little ones that at least have those of us that are on your side support you. You can't wipe us all out because things are not going good. So what I wanted to ask, right? What I wanted to ask is that since I don't really live stateside, but the East Coast is my home, I'm gonna ask if, and you gotta remember that most of those people over there are absolutely innocent, completely, like innocent and ignorant. People already trying to get y'all over there, and then if y'all get us over here, then there's just everywhere is just messed up. So, like I said, let us hope you remember, like I said, a lot of us don't even know half of what's going on. We're just talking, people just blindly picking sides. I mean, let's keep it real. So, remember, Habibi, from a Bronx girl who grew up in bodegas, who grew up loving her Habibi boys and being around and just making sure that you guys are the bomb and learning about your culture and going to your countries and just reading and just everything, learning about you guys. Just know, like I said, you have so many more supporters than you do have enemies. I'm not going to pretend that I understand everything that's going on. I just know that we were not supposed to get involved. And I promise you, most of us back home don't want any of this. Most of us back home are not trying to get involved. And so all I want you to know is that you do have love and support here on this side. I have been to Islamic countries. I have read the Quran. I have spent many a day with my Muslim sisters and brothers. And you are loved. You are not feared. You are embraced, not just by me, but many of a New Yorker, many of an American, and many Latinos, okay? By default, the president's my president, and I can't do anything about that. But I promise you, I wasn't privy to any of the conversations or any of the planning that he had going on. Neither were my peoples. In fact, most of us won't admit it, but there's a lot of that runs in our own blood. Most of us are normal people living in the world that don't want genocide, think it's wrong, are appalled by the human rights violations that are happening, and want to make a change. But most of us are as helpless as all of the people who have just passed away in result of these attacks. Most of us see the hungry children in Gaza, in Palestine. Most of us see the dying children that are left without their parents in the West Bank. We're seeing what's happening. We're aware. And thank God for platforms like TikTok that allow us to hold hands from across the way. But just know that we stand in solidarity. Genocide, no matter who it is against, is wrong. We won't stand for it. But with that being said, just keep in mind that I need my passport. I need to be able to travel. I need to be able to feed my family and do my things too. So support us in not continuing to hurt the Americans or to hurt more people, because we don't need to do this. If anything, let's keep it from regime to regime and keep this 45, 47 out and just, oh my God. Inshallah. I really hope that things are going to be okay. Assalamu alaikum.